They need him to start burying some of those.
Parker passes to Green.
You can't even do that at your age right now.
Duncan outside. Leonard attacking. Cashes in for a double-digit lead.
I'm about to.
And it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Johnson against Leonard. Here's Boozer, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
And San Antonio has possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Carlos Boozer amnestied by the Bulls this offseason after 4 years in Chicago. They still have to pay his salary, Steve, but it doesn't count against their cap.
Yeah, that's been rumored for a couple of years, and it finally came true, Kevin. So a new team for Boozer, and looking to bounce back after
Randall!
What was, one of the worst seasons of his career, at least statistically.
I'm done.
Randall's checked in for the Lakers. Young comes in for Wayne Ellington. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Shots good by Boozer.
And Boozer last season had expressed his unhappiness with the rotation in Chicago. Passed over for the younger Taj Gibson in the fourth quarters. Gibson was seen as a more reliable defender, though, and typically coaches default to defense late in games. Boozer with plenty of motivation this season to prove his worth as far as fourth quarter minutes go.
And Boozer, a rugged rebounder, and the interior scorer, the ability to step out and hit that mid-range jump shot. Interesting to see how he fits in.
Boris Diaw was more aggressive looking for his offense last season, and he's got a lot of it. I thought he shot the ball extremely well. Excellent percentages both from the field, two-point range, and long range.
Black's checked in for Boozer. Otto Ginobili's checked in for San Antonio. Young for 3. Second chance shot. Here's Randall. Bellinelli pulls it in.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Mills with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Pass to Mills. Feeds to Bellinelli. He dishes it to Baines. Just 5 on the clock. Shots good by Mills. And the Spurs lead by 11. And DL last season averaging around 9 points a game. That represented a major uptick in his score.
Yeah, and it's really not about his scoring either, as you know, Kevin. I mean, he's a guy who can beat you in a lot of different ways. Terrific passer. Perfect in that San Antonio offense because of his ability to see the floor and pick the defense apart.
And Mills kicks to Baines. Passes it to Mills. Bellinelli dishes to Diaw. And Lynn comes to help.
Where's my Jesus?
Mills
Wesley
passes to
Johnson.
Ginobili. And that
See
one's
what you
good.
do, see what you do. That's how
Ginobili's
I'm...
got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
Oh my God.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Second shot opportunity, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Boris Diaw.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
Well, the Lakers have been in a bit of turmoil the last few years, and it comes back to not being able to find the right coach.
The Lakers making a switch
I'm
here.
done.
Ryan's checked in.
A few coaches have been given looks since the end of the Jackson era in LA, and needless to say, it's hard to replace a guy like that.
And Diaw kicks to Bellinelli. The pass to Ginobili. Diaw, the screen. Ginobili dishes to Bellinelli. The feed to Baines. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Baines has got 6 points. Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bryant gets a wide open look. No good on the buzzer beater. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
They've got Clarkson, Ryan Kelly out there with Davis. Then it's Hill, and it's Bryant in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. Spurs leading by 10. Parker passes to Duncan. Kobe with the steal. Kelly inside. He's covered by Leonard. Wasted no time on that one.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Here's Parker. Double team on Parker. Dishes to Leonard. Kicks to Splitter. Spurs working the ball around now. And the wide open shot from Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And that one good from Clarkson.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Green with a screen on Davis. Parker kicks to Duncan. Second shot opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
We've seen Tim Duncan getting it done. 8 rebounds, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
You know, I get the feeling that Tim Duncan would make a mean poker play. With his reluctance to display emotion on the court,
Barca.
it's pretty clear when he's on the court, the big fundamental is all business. Well, the Spurs clearly an influential organization
Barca.
in the NBA. So many individuals who've worked in San Antonio, whether it be as players, assistant coaches, or in the front office, have gone on to leadership roles on other
Guys,
NBA
we
teams. I
are
think
hopefully
that speaks
gonna
volumes to what that
really
group has been able to do in winning at a high level.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Young's checked in for Los Angeles. Green with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Duncan dishes to Green. Shot clock at 5. Parker got it from 16 feet. And you look at all the head coaches and front office executives who have come out of the Spurs organization. They are sprinkled guys throughout the NBA. And, Steve, almost half the teams in the league have some kind of fingerprint from the Spurs.
Well, it's a copycat league, and, you know, the Spurs winning culture, all the cross-pollinating that goes on in the NBA and the relationships. And I think in the end, you know, the result is good for the league. You want as many well-run franchises as possible.
He feeds it to Duncan. They kick it out to Green. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, you
Stolen away. And
just
so he
happened?
earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
And Splitter drops them both. Well, going into last season, Thiago Splitter accepting a 4-year, $36 million extension, Steve, from the Spurs.
A lot of people questioned the value of that contract, but Splitter more than earned it with his play throughout the regular season and in the playoffs. He's versatile, he can pass, he can defend, and even though his numbers were down a little bit last year, he made tremendous impact just in terms of their interior play.
And Splitter clearly, when you look at him offensively, is not a floor spacer. He's a guy who's going to finish inside. He's going to set solid screens.
Come on.
Even though he plays close to the basket, his field goal percentage dropped by almost 10% over the last couple of seasons. He was once superb in that area. Now he's just rock solid. But with the Spurs, in his role, rock solid is good enough.
Splitter still shooting over 90% of his shots in the paint, but less effective down low. Injuries perhaps a factor. We'll see if he can bounce back.
Outside, Kobe. Right side, Kobe. fader on the way. Good. San Antonio leading by 6. Parker passes to Duncan. Back to Parker. And here's Splitter. Leonard attacking. Out to Parker. Bangs home the trifecta. Parker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, guys, it's
Parker, I hate you.
shooting. It's really
Oh my
helped
God.
get his team into a position they're in right now.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They are just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Some changes for the Lakers. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Lynn kicks to Ellington. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Double team on Parker. He kicks to Duncan. Knocks it loose. Here's Kelly. Here's Lynn. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. And now just a 4-point San Antonio lead. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They lead by 4. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Ginobili's checked in for the Spurs. Parker against Lynn. Leonard attacking. Good on the baseline, Jay. And the Spurs lead by 6. LA has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Now here's Ellington. Defense is right there. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
If they grab one there, I was going to make the point that they just haven't done enough in terms of rebounding the ball.
I agree. And Leonard has it in the corner.
No, guard your man.
Parker against Lynn. Double team on Parker. Here's
Carlos.
Leonard. That is good.
No.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact.
Yeah,
and
you
guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play. Leonard has been playing really well. He's got 10 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. I mean, he could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line. Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
Here's Ginobili. The shot is off. And the Lakers going the other way now.
It's going to take something special, maybe a miracle, for them to come back right now.
How about a little luck?
The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And that one's good. Parker.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Ellington from outside. San Antonio with the rebound.
What
It's
the
9
hell are
seconds
you
separating
doing?
the shot clock and game clock.
Oh my God.
Duncan with the screen for Parker. Pass to Duncan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for San Antonio. 10
It's the first. That'll push the lead to double digits. So both teams changing it up here. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And here's Bryant for 3. And the shot is good.
He's made his impact by way of the three-point shot today, and that's another big one there.
Tell you what, with a few more of them, we've got a real ball game on our hands here.
And the call goes against Wesley Johnson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Spurs making a switch here. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
The three from Bryant off target.
Hey guys, that's it.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came, they saw, they
See you
conquered.
later. I'm out.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a